me and the kids. It has to do with her and the kids and her being neglectful. I don't care. Have her get a court order and then she can come in, okay?
In this video, you will see what happens when authorities believe it is above the law. Once exposed, these officers become frustrated and defeated by the very rules they are supposed to enforce. This encounter shows how knowing the law can stop abuse of power and restore accountability.
Nathan? She just needs to make sure all this stuff is in place. Basically,
Does she have a court order?
Basically, because there is an open case, an open investigation, the kids are still kind of under their
That has nothing to do with me.
Sir?
It doesn't have anything to do with us if it does show paper.
Sir?
She could go across the street.
She just needs to check the kids, where the kids are living.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. That's what she
Or,
does.
does she have a court order?
She doesn't have to have a court order.
Yes, she does.
It's an open investigation. For
Come into my house. She's an employee of the state. She's a government
It
representative.
doesn't work like the police. They have a lot more rights than what we do.
Though they don't have more rights than the Constitution gives me. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me.
They're going to end up taking the kids. You don't want that. Cooperate with them.
In this video, you will see how one man calmly stands his ground and forces officers to walk away in embarrassment. Police officers arrived at his home along with the Department of Human Services. They claimed they were there to check on the well-being of his children. However, they did not have a court order or a warrant. Even without legal permission, they still tried to enter his home and pressured the family to cooperate. The man did not panic. He listened carefully, asked clear questions, and knew exactly what his rights were. He firmly told them they were not allowed to enter his home without proper legal authority. At first, the officers tried different tactics to gain access, but the man stayed calm and confident. He repeated his rights and refused to be intimidated.
I'm not going to.
Go ask Dana what's going on.
I'm not going to because it has nothing to do with me.
But it does the kids.
It has nothing to do with me and the kids. It has to do with her and the kids and her being neglectful. I don't care. Have her get a court order and then she can come in, okay? Have her get it signed by the judge and she can come in. All right?
They're going to end up taking the kids.
No, I know you think that, but you know what? You don't know the law.
I do know the law.
As much as you think you know the law, they can't take my kids.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't. I'm not under investigation.
It has nothing to do with you being under investigation.
Oh yeah, just because my ex-wife is under investigation, they cannot take my kids.
It's the welfare of the kids, period. It has nothing to do with the parents.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. That's a lie.
A piece of paper.
If she really wanted to come in here, she would get a order signed by the judge. Now, right now, I'm being harassed.
You're
I feel
being harassed.
yes, because every day I have to deal with Elkins PD because of her, because my ex-wife.
Maybe you should remove yourself from the situation and make it better.
I did. She's not living here anymore, so it has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
It is not the government's job to randomly check on children. That responsibility belongs to parents. Without real evidence of abuse or danger, entering a home is a clear violation of Fourth Amendment rights.
I can't hear you.
Regardless, I still have to check health and safety. I need to see that image tracker is on him, that the alarms are here, and that there's still the cameras to keep
Or
him safe.
what?
This man handled the situation very well. But remember, you can often avoid situations like this by not opening the door to police in the first place. There are no legal circumstances that require you to open your door to officers unless they present a valid arrest warrant or a search warrant. Even if they say it is police business, the Fourth Amendment protects your right to be secure inside your home. Checking on the well-being of your children is not the job or legal responsibility of police or child services unless there is real evidence of danger or abuse. Many times, when CPS or DHS shows up for these calls,
Well, there's an open protective services case, and the children are listed as the victims, so I will file the 30-day, and then we will be in front of the judge. So it's your...
Okay, we'll go in front of the judge.
Okay, I'll see you
Because,
at court.
all right.
Thank you.
they bring police officers with them as an intimidation tactic. The goal is often to pressure people into opening the door or allowing entry without a court order. In many cases, they try to enter just to check on children who may not even be inside the home. This can lead to serious violations of your rights. This man did not fall for that pressure. He stayed calm and firm. He clearly told them, "Bring me a court order, or you are not entering my house." That is exactly the right response. Do not allow fear or intimidation to make you give up your constitutional rights. Knowing the law is one of the strongest ways to protect yourself and your family.
Anything else that you gentlemen need besides Gestapo stops for cans? Yeah, it's Gestapo. And you're going to stop me for a can on the sidewalk. That's sick.
These officers believed they had made a serious discovery, all because a man was holding a Pepsi can in his hand. They stopped him and began questioning him right away. The officers assumed he was drinking alcohol in public, even though it was clearly a soft drink. Without confirming anything, they started interrogating him and tried to assert their authority. The man stayed calm and did not argue aggressively. He explained that the can contained soda, not alcohol. Still, the officers pushed forward, convinced they were right. As the encounter continued, their assumptions began to fall apart. There was no alcohol, no law being broken. No reason for the stop. Instead of catching a crime, the officers ended up exposing their own mistake. Their confidence quickly turned into embarrassment as the truth became clear. This video shows how rushing to judgment and abusing authority can backfire. Watch closely to see how a simple Pepsi can turn into a lesson the officers won't forget.
Great.
What you got there, man?
What do you mean?
What kind of beverage is that?
Looks
Looks like a Pepsi.
Stay your distance, please.
Stay our distance.
Yeah, I don't want two guys with guns coming up on me.
Oh, we're police officers. Maybe you
I
didn't
don't
notice.
care whether you're police officers or the mafia.
The mafia?
Yeah, you guys are rolling around and crubbing up on me with guns. Back up. Yeah.
We're police officers. We're here to serve and protect, sir.
I just wanted to inquire
You're
what that
trying to-
was, because there's a lot of students here drinking, so
I don't-
we just want to make sure that,
No
you know,
inquiry
We're just,
needed.
so yeah, well, our job is to make sure the community's safe, and when
That's some
people
Gestapo
are
stuff when you
out,
stop for everybody
walking
holding a
and-
can anywhere.
No, not everybody holding a can anywhere.
Just me?
No, just people that we feel might be drinking in public. So we're checking
Do
to
you
make sure
suspect
you're
I
okay.
might be drinking in public?
We have no idea.
we don't know what the...
That's
So
why
you
we're
do not
asking.
suspect that I might be drinking
Can
in
you just
public?
show us what kind
We
of
have what
evidence
is
you have
called
on
a
our way?
Do you
reasonable
suspect?
suspicion.
That's what I'm asking. Do you suspect? You said
We have
no.
what's called a reasonable suspicion.
Do you have a reasonable suspicion?
Yeah, we do.
What
We're
is
holding
that?
A can.
I'm holding
so
a
we're stopped
can.
to investigate.
The officer claimed he had reasonable suspicion, but he never pointed to any real evidence of a crime. There were no clear facts showing illegal activity. Without that, stopping and questioning someone like this is unconstitutional. At first, the officer said he was conducting an investigation. Later, he changed his words and said, "I didn't stop you, we're just talking." That is not how the law works. You cannot detain someone, question them, and then pretend it is a casual conversation after clearly initiating a stop. The officers' shifting statements showed they had no legal ground from the beginning. One officer, Scott, made things worse with his attitude. He acted above the law, became defensive when asked for his name, and tried to assert power instead of following procedure. But the men being questioned knew their rights. They stayed calm and stood firm. With no crime, no evidence, and nothing to justify the stop, the officers had no choice. They walked away, exposed, frustrated, and defeated by the law they claimed to enforce.
That's your reasonable
That's not reasonable suspicion for drinking
Holding a can
alcohol.
is a reasonable suspicion.
Yeah.
So anybody holding a can is under
Under
reasonable
suspicion.
Well, typically we like to see the can. Usually we can see if it's an actual soft drink or if
This
it's
may
an
not be
alcoholic
typical.
beverage.
Do I look imbibed on beverages in public, Officer Scott?
I don't know.
May I have your card, please?
You'd have to come and get it. You don't want me to get close to you. Do
Will you
want me to get
please
close
hand
enough?
me your card? I'm requesting
Okay,
it.
let me see if I can do
Clearly.
this from a distance.
Do I need
Hang
to
on.
articulate?
Is this close? You want me to set it down and then you can grab it? Would that be better so I don't get too close?
Officer Avila,
Yeah.
may I have your card, please? Excellent. Officer Avila has no problem being professional with a business card.
You did get too
Anything
close
else
to
that you
though.
gentlemen need besides Gestapo stops for cans? Yeah, it's Gestapo. And you're gonna stop me for a can on the sidewalk. That's
Actually,
sick.
you were standing here. We didn't stop you. We just came up to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, later.
See you. Have a good night. Take care.
Yeah.
Good talking to you.
If you like this video, please hit the like button. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more real stories, real footage, and real lessons about your rights. See you in the next one.